Hello, folks, and welcome to a bumpin' new episode of New Gameplay Today. I am your host, Alex Stadnik, joined by Andrew Reiner.
Hello, sir.
And Matthew Kato.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Good.
Two biggest baseball fans in the office? Maybe
Yes.
Shay?
Lifelong.
Okay.
Yeah, Shay's definitely.
He's an
a fan.
Orioles fan, so it's like being a fan of AAA baseball.
Starting off with shade. What are we showing off today?
So this is MLB The Show 20. It's the new game. It's coming out March 17th. Definitely a lot of new things in here that I think people are going to enjoy.
Well, you know what? It's baseball. The MLB season, due to the coronavirus pandemic, is not starting for at least 2 weeks, maybe longer than that. This will be your way to experience new baseball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good idea. So what mode are we highlighting right now?
So this is within Diamond Dynasty, which is the popular card collecting and playing mode. And the big new thing here is something called Showdown. So this is a way to draft a squad, but also you get to play with that squad in sort of like a elimination mode sort of format. So as you go into here, we could start our draft. So it doesn't draft all the players, but it drafts, let's say, like 10 to get 10 rounds.
Oh, okay.
So you're getting some,
diamonds right out of the gate like that.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
Yeah.
I'm always like to default to some pictures here, so let's do that.
I love when people Photoshop players into their new teams, like seeing Mookie Betts as a Dodger.
Yeah.
Yeah. It always gets me. I don't know why.
So what do you think, Reiner? What's our
Go
second
Power.
round pick
Yeah,
here?
go Alonso, man.
All right. Now, so the rest of the team, as you can see here, we're in the third round, and we're away from the diamonds, and we're into the golds.
Mm-hmm.
So as we go along, there's already a squad. The rest of the positions and stuff are filled out, but this is giving you a little bit of a jump on things.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, go no for sure.
yeah. And obviously these are decreasing in quality, so you got to, keep in mind what you've already done.
Pedro
Second
Strop is on the
baseman
Reds.
here.
You got to go Dozier, right? A little hometown love?
Not anymore, man. He's been on like 16 teams since
Yeah,
the
we
Reds.
already have a
true.
second baseman there, so
Why'd you take Strop?
we need. I like pitching.
He's
besides,
terrible.
We need pitching. So
He's a
let's
former
see.
Cub. I'm a Cubs fan.
Fair enough.
Just say. And Kato, you're a Twins fan?
Yeah, I admit I'm not. I don't follow baseball religiously. But certainly, I'm definitely a hometown guy.
Yeah.
So
Baseball is my religion, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know if I could add that under the religion tab on Facebook,
You could try it.
but that is mine.
Yeah.
I bleed Cubby blue.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so then here are the perks. So obviously we've gotten some
nice.
players, but this is a kind of a cool thing where you get these perks that boost your players in certain positions.
Oh, okay.
I think clear for takeoff, man, with Alonso. Boom.
Oh,
I
interesting.
can increase
So-
pitch accuracy.
So
Yeah,
then are
yeah, do
you done drafting players now?
Yep, and so
Okay.
now these are the moments. So you'll go through these. As you can see, these are unlocked. So these start out pretty easy. It says early threat there, start the game out right, blah, blah, blah. And see over there, it says the final showdown, 20 outs remaining. So now I could skip and go right to the final showdown, which puts me in this particular position where I'm down 4 and I have 20 outs. So it's not really about innings. It's about you just at bat and there's 20 outs remaining. Or I can keep going through these, and then maybe there's some like mini bosses right here before I get to the final showdown. This will make
Sweet.
this final showdown easier as I progress. But let's say I fail out of these. Let's say I don't do this early threat, and let's say I can't complete it. It'll let me go on, but eventually you run out of lives, and then the mode is over, and then you'll have to start over at the beginning.
Okay, they don't have a thing where you could spend real money to continue.
No, I mean, there is an entry fee, not for this particular starter one. You see
Gotcha.
these different showdowns, but as you go on, these will end up costing you to enter.
Real world money.
No. And these will cost you like stubs
Okay.
to get in. Of course, now those you can get real money packages, but I mean, as people know already, you play this game, you're getting stubs all over the place, and there's plenty of ways to make them.
Let's see one real quick. They'll show off some action then.
Yeah. Oh, so wait. So we start. Wait, I was at the first inning. Let's go to starter.
Cool.
All right, there's your team to look at Alonso.
So you said like mini bosses. Is it like you're playing the pitcher and Barry Bonds is juiced up on steroids and you have to pitch around him? Is that like a final
Barry
boss
Bonds
fight?
doesn't exist in the MLBPA.
Can't imagine why that is.
This is some of. I think it's kind of like the moments for the other Diamond Dynasty. One of the part of the other programs, the moments. So, I've seen this one where you're just giving a certain amount of outs. I've seen other ones where you just you're pitching around somebody, or but it's pretty straightforward. I think the outs thing is kind of cool, just because you're just sitting at bat, and you just have X amount of outs to put in so many runs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Man.
This is definitely post-coronavirus. We got people in the stands.
Yeah. This coronavirus doesn't exist in this world, Reiner.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Just
Everything is fine.
Kato's very basic in terms of uniform design.
Isn't it just the Twins, or is it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it was up and
Well, it's like the Twins without the MLB, like those baseball cards, like Donruss baseball cards, where you just have the MLBPA.
Yeah.
You don't have the MLB, so you have to scrub off all the logos.
Yeah, it's like a paint bucket Photoshop option right there.
Or Joe Mauer, trying to sell milk.
Well played, Mauer.
Nice hit, dude.
Thanks. So
You did that off a bum guard.
there we go. So exit post game.
That's it?
Oh, wow.
Yep, and that was just that one. Now that was, of course, the first step on our way to the mini boss and to the final showdown. So that's great, and of course, obviously, you get plenty of rewards and whatnot.
I do want to point something out. I played a little bit of Road to October, my favorite mode. I think it's fantastic. Really fast way to play through a season.
Yeah.
I was impressed with the lineups that they had. They were definitely paying attention to spring training. They had Chris Bryant on the Cubs batting first. That's something they're testing out. In the MLB, like with David Ross as manager, he wants Bryant to bat first, and he was batting first in the game already. And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They're paying attention.
Yeah, I love that. I'm an NBA 2K fan, so it would always be great when the lineups would come out and reflect the Wolves, especially when they were doing well. Not as much anymore.
Now,
but
you still can't have rookies though. So if there's like an elite rookie that is just starting up, I think they first have to play 5 innings before they can be added to a game.
Oh, okay.
So they cannot, until they change that rule, if there's like some new stud coming up from the minors that's going to open, with the team on opening day, you can't have them on your team yet.
Got it. Okay.
So as you see there, because we did that first one, it's added one of our runs to that final showdown. So already, just by doing that first one, when we get to the final showdown, that'll be so much easier. And this one obviously is a different.
What is the screen?
I don't know,
Is he being healed in the
pastels?
mountains? Is he on an RPG adventure?
MLB
Yeah, he's
the
on like
RPG.
a baseball vision quest to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
This is the worst screen I've ever seen in an MLB game. I don't understand.
One of the things I want to point out real quick here is you'll see my lime green, PCI. This is totally changeable. You can change the color. You can change how you want the actual PCI to look.
Okay, go hot pink.
Right on that one. Yeah, I think there's like that's out. There's just like a magenta. I know there's like orange. I've tried red. I don't like red. Obviously, you might want to change it. Maybe your home stadium during a certain time of day. Maybe it just doesn't look right. I think green for me has worked pretty well in most situations.
Can it be changed in game, or do you have to go out all the way to the?
Get out of here!
Oh yeah!
Oh! He even did the backflip. So perfect. That's something we could talk about.
Yeah, so that is, I think in the last game they had problems where there was some good contact being made, but there's a lot of line drivers that were being caught. And this is a way to tell you that your timing's right, your contact's right. It doesn't always mean it's even going to be a hit, but it means you've definitely gotten the sweet spot and everything right.
Next contact point, we could show that off. You see that little gray swing timing too late? That's one of the 2 things that will appear there on contact. Okay. So it'll be too late, too early, roll over, and we're not going to be able to see it.
And defeat.
Kind of lost. Can you do it again? Or they kick you
no,
right out?
Nope, because that's one of my.
Oh, that's right.
You know what I mean? That's one of my outs, so to speak, for this sequence.
Okay, so it's not
is
actual
high
outs
stakes.
in game. It's every time you fail one.
Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay, just keep in
See,
mind, perfect.
Better luck next time. Yep, and we'll see that. We'll see that again. Obviously, that's every time you're at bat and whatnot.
Do it again.
So if we can go, let's do this. What should we do? The showdown here?
Well,
Showdown.
Yeah, do it. You're going against Verlander. When I see him throw down a slider, I'm going to bang on a drum over here.
Oh, here you go, Reiner. Look at that.
Oh, against.
It is an RPG quest. What is happening?
These are the showdowns. This is high stakes
Really
stuff.
bad.
This is like
That's
real
Game of Thrones.
mythic life or death stuff here we're talking about.
Remember when they did that Game of Thrones intro video for MLB The Show? Was it 18?
Oh, yeah.
What is their fascination with Game of Thrones all of a sudden?
There was always a Game of Thrones night at Target Field too.
Wow. It's a good-looking character model.
Yeah.
He's
That's impressive.
Focused.
Yeah.
I would say he's a little grayer now, though.
Yeah.
You need to update that.
Nothing wrong with a little salt and pepper.
Okay, let's see if you can make some contact. Perfect.
Sounds like a challenge.
All right.
Oh, I was a little low.
So
on
there
that
you go.
one.
So swing timing good, contact result weak.
Yeah. See, as
So-
you got a little bit under that one, other than
You
the
could-
timing was good.
You could get perfect in both of those, and the name they came up with was not double perfect, it was perfect.
You know? But they have a nice little, animation for it. Really make you feel good.
That's, at the end of the day, that's what matters, right?
Ooh, that might be perfect.
Oh.
Good.
Wow.
I like that there's high heat logos around. You guys remember high heat baseball?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was a decent series.
I used to really like MLB Slugfest. It's my contribution to that comment.
Okay. Not in the same ballpark, but we're both playing baseball.
We're both playing baseball.
Yeah. Come on, Alonso, you got this.
Let's get it.
Perfect.
There we
it
go.
is.
Perfect grounder.
Okay.
Yep. So it's not saying like, oh, that's going to be the greatest hit ever. It's just that like you've timed everything right, and most times or not, you're going to get a good result of it because you did make good contact. You did everything right. Oh, fart.
Was this our sports game of the year last year?
Yes.
Yeah, they did a good job coming back from kind of a down year.
Yeah.
Road to October, fantastic. That's back again. They have a new kind of trade system.
Yep. So you can put up a trade block. So if you're looking for help in certain positions, you can set that up. Or even if you want to, designate that some players are untouchable. So you
Or
don't
on
have to
the
field
block.
offers, or
Yeah.
on the block, and then it gives you specific offers that yay or nay. And one of the cool things about it too is that it's kind of constantly going. It's not really it's not annoying in the sense that it's giving you things every day, but it does do it even well before the deadline. So you can kind of give a little bit of a manager feel to it, even though you're mainly concerned about playing the games.
Gotcha.
And the thing about Road to October,
Yeah,
No,
feeling
just
that
got
was
under
a bit
it.
high. Yeah.
that was a weird animation. In Road to October, you don't play every game. They just take you to key situations. If you succeed, your team gets fire. They get pumped up. If you fail, it goes the other way. It might turn to ice or just kind of level out. So you can go through the season very fast. You play maybe a fifth of the games.
Yeah, it's still a decent amount of games, and you can invest some good time in it. And
not full games either. Sometimes
Yeah.
it'll just be you're role-playing one hitter for all of his at-bats, or you're a pitcher coming in the bottom of the ninth. You rarely play a full game.
I like that. That's cool.
Nice.
Nice.
That a boy, ground rule double.
And the cool thing about it too is you can take that team once you're done with it. So you've maybe made some trades, you've bolstered the lineup, and obviously you've gone through the whole season. You can take that into your franchise mode as an import. Oh man.
Aw.
Error.
Yeah.
There's a new throwing meter that actually works pretty well.
Yeah, it took me a little while to get used to it. Not because it doesn't work, but just because I actually got more nervous.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
can get into yellow pretty quick.
Yeah,
So a little bit more challenging, maybe. There you go.
I think
Over.
so.
There you go.
Get him, go. Aw.
It was 69. I hesitated. Around that, so anything under 70, I get a little squeamish sometimes. So look down in the bottom right-hand corner, we have 8 outs remaining.
Cool. Is there a mode in this where I can
Good eye.
hit every Astros batter with pitches? Is that included in this one?
That's called franchise mode?
Oh, okay. I guess I could take care.
Man.
Oh, no.
Wonder
No,
if
that's a run. That's a run.
I wonder if that's a hidden trophy. I wonder if you do that, there's a little achievement, that comes up maybe. And
No
if
achievements
not,
yet.
I could do franchise mode and then just make the Astros go 0 and 182.
By the way, this is probably the last year. In fact, we know this is the last year this will be exclusive on PS4.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
MLB The Show 21 will be multi-system. We don't know what systems yet. There's been hints that it'll be Nintendo, Switch, PC, and Xbox.
Nintendo was straight out of the gate showing some
So is-
enthusiasm for that.
So is Phil Spencer from Xbox.
Yeah.
And you got to assume there's a PC version too now that Horizon Zero Dawn's on PC.
Yeah. Games are coming.
And
So
they-
Kato's shown off his Xbox-colored hitting circle.
Showing support of the.
Oh,
I got onto that one.
get off the wall.
Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. He's 25 speed anyway. That's
I like
fine,
there's
that's
the
fine.
take-up beater there.
Yeah.
Or notice, I should say.
I am really bad about that. My base running and my stealing is horrible. I'm horrible at stealing.
Now, with the merge to multi-platform, I'm assuming it's the same dev that's
Oh, yeah.
taking
San
care of it.
Diego.
Yeah, okay.
I have a feeling they're going to outsource for some of that, which,
For Switch, especially.
yeah, which, it could go either way, but I have a feeling they probably will outsource some stuff.
Or they have a team that they're setting up for that.
Yeah, it could
you
be
never
like
know.
an offshoot.
That's exciting, though, especially with next gen.
There
right around
you
the corner.
go.
Oh,
That
there we
sounded
go.
great, man.
And looks even
Yes.
better.
In your face, Astros. You
There we
stupid
go.
cheaters. Huh? How's that feel?
And with 6 outs remaining, there we go. Yep, celebrate
Well done.
in your plain red and white uniforms.
Your kind of Minnesota Twins outfits. Well, is that a pretty good look at the game?
Well, I do want to show. So we've talked about Road to the Show.
Can we just show off more cards?
Yeah,
Can
sure.
you just scroll through some cards?
I
'Cause
think we'll
that's
get
something
some wins for
everybody
that.
wants to know, like legends, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we could talk about Road to the Show. We don't need to show it as we kind of go through these.
Yeah. So that was Showdown. So that's part of Diamond Dynasty.
I'm going to really touch on franchise. They added custom teams, so you could bring your Diamond Dynasty look into franchise.
Yep. So if you don't want that hometown, that generic hometown team thing that I had going on there, that's great, because if you're a big customizing, if you love to go out with the customization, then here we go. Here's another.
Ah, the cards.
So let's see.
Verlander should be like a 60 after what we just did to him.
So let's do. We already got the third baseman sorted out. So
Trevor Story, man.
should we go?
Go Trevor
there?
Story, dude. Dude can slug.
So let's see. Significant increase in speed when stealing. I could use that. I like this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so already we've gotten some perks, so we can manage these, so we can equip these. Obviously, as you can see, it's limited there for when we want to do that. Manage our squad, and so then that was the mini boss, and so we're well on our way to
That's
the final
awesome.
showdown.
I like this.
Yeah.
Well done, by the way.
That's awesome.
And
All right,
that
cards.
just one really quick. What's that?
What's new in Conquest? Sorry. Just new maps?
Yeah, they definitely have new maps. I think this is obviously a part of the. Look at that, it's Tim Tebow. This is definitely part of the program aspect of the larger sort of way you go through Diamond Dynasty. And one of the things I was going to add about the showdown is that this is offline, so it's competitive. There's stakes, because obviously you can not complete the showdown and then have to go back to zero and maybe pay some stubs to start again. But that is a nice offline way to have some stakes.
For sure.
Hold on. Tim Tebow. Did he even make AAA? Did
I
they
saw
have
him
him
fall down the other week. I saw that.
Did they have him did he come in September last year? I'm going to look this up, because
Yeah.
that's like, because that would be a player that hasn't had MLB experience that you can add to your team.
Yeah. I know I'm truly in the most bizarre timeline because an MLB game has a battle royale mode and Tim Tebow's featured in MLB. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Let's see actually if we have any packs to open up. All right. This is just a normal one, right? So this is going to be nothing.
What'd you get?
Yeah, he hit 163 in AAA last year.
Hey, he made it.
I mean, that's 239 at bats. That's well below the Mendoza line. Like, dude, that's not a prospect.
Yeah. It's wild looking. Babe Ruth 77 is a not great card.
I have
but if you
that
had that
card
in
at
real life,
home.
Yeah.
I have that at home. Eric Davis. Wow. Sorry, I'm freaking out. I love baseball so much.
I was going to say, do you guys have favorite baseball players of all time?
Carlton Fisk, love him. Jack Clark, Ryan Sandberg, pretty much any Cub ever. Yeah. Kerry Wood. You laugh at Kerry Wood. Kerry Wood was great, man. Mark Pryor, Mark Grace. Man, yeah, there's just so many great players.
The list goes on. Kyle,
Javi Baez, who's the cover guy
of
this game. Appropriately so. He's the best. Cubs are going to win the World Series this year if they play baseball.
So let's see here. So if we go to, if we back out of Diamond Dynasty here. So we've talked about March to October, which again,
and franchise.
They've got some new team management schemes or some things situations. Franchise, obviously, all new custom teams. Road to the show. So now with this, one of the things they have is teamwork. So I was playing, and I'm going to start over because I was playing as a right fielder, and the thing I would say is the teamwork doesn't come as much into play, right? Because unless, let's say, like you're working with a teammate to communicate, let's say on one of those shallow bloopers or whatever, I might get something for that, or I guess if I'm working with a cutoff man to throw to him and then he throws to home. But I think if you want to really make the most out of the new teamwork feature, where like if you do plays with your teammates, you get a little kind of synergy with them, is you're probably going to want to play in the infield.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to want to be a second baseman. You're going to be a shortstop, my third baseman and stuff. So I'm actually going to start mine over to take advantage of the new teamwork feature.
Yeah, interesting. And then there's like choices when you go to at bat, like how you want to approach it to get bumps, right?
Yeah.
Like that's something new they added.
Yeah, and so now those are a little bit more dynamic. They're a little bit more interesting. And of course, there's a lot of real-time feedback. So as soon as I'm doing that teamwork thing, it's instantly telling me that I'm getting a little bit more teamwork with my teammates.
As the last thing, just scroll through these blades. I want to see mini modes and if there's anything new, or is it just the same? So it doesn't look like there's a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, that's for Diamond Dynasty. It's custom practice, retro
just legacy
mode.
Stuff.
Yeah. One of the things that's in here is custom leagues. Now this is not online franchise. So that is still the same. But as you can see here, I've already started and I've joined 2 different leagues. Now, I joined both of these. One, I don't know if this is a Blue Moon reference to Manchester City, but I'm going to say it is. So that's why I joined this one. And this one just says hockey. So I joined that one too.
Because Minnesota.
Wait, it's not online, but it's members online. What?
Yeah, so these are 2 people on. No, it is online. It's just it's not franchise, so you won't be trading amongst your players. Some of those more intricate franchise online things. You can go. You can go multiple seasons, but I don't think it rolls over in the same way. Okay. Now this uses.
What's the starting point?
Your Diamond Dynasty. This uses Diamond Dynasty players. So when you go to this team will get better and it will improve. As we're playing, and
like that.
New Diamond Dynasty, as we all unlock new Diamond Dynasty cards. So that's pretty cool.
What everybody wants, but it's a stepping point, maybe. Yeah.
And so if we just want to, I'm just going to go through. Let's go through search leagues. So here's all kinds of things. So here's the Diamond Dynasty collection versus the MLB 40 man. Atmosphere, and obviously there's all kinds of commish things that you can the commissioner can do to speed up time and bump people and everything. I mean, look at. Including, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How long, what kind of experience you want to be.
Off.
So I can, as I toggle these, I can search through all the leagues for anything, that you want. So
cool.
That's pretty cool. This one's obviously, it came back with one league that just did all the random filter things that I just went through.
Not Manel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's awesome. I think that's a good look. Yeah.
Most definitely. Well,
I am super jacked to play more of this.
Yeah, I am very excited. It's a classic sports thing where, I think you might be looking through these things and be like, oh, I can change the color of my PCI. Okay, there's custom leagues. Like, it may sound a little like, oh, there's a little bit here, a little bit there, but I think you add it all up. Again, this is one of the best sports games out there, and they're only adding all these little touches that a lot of people have wanted.
And they have more moments, right? Like,
yeah,
the great thing from last year in Diamond Dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. There it is.
There
Boom.
it is, yeah.
There it is. Well, gentlemen, thank you for giving this in-depth look at the show. And thank you for watching. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. And always remember, we're going to win, Twins.
We're going to score.
Go Cubs!
Shut up and let me listen to the game! Oh, pardon me. I was just brainstorming a really good comment. Subscribe to Game Informer's YouTube for new episodes of new gameplay today every single week. We are proud of them, and we have fun making them. Thanks!